Like and subscribe if you're a nincompoop. Lost Origin is really shaking up the meta, and if you've been playing on PTCGO anytime in the last week, you've probably seen some variant of this deck. It features Comfey to put a bunch of cards in the Lost Zone to start attacking with your one prizers Cramorant and Sableye in order to do big damage to your opponent's side of the field. But is this deck any good? We're going to find out today. Here's the list that I've concocted. Let's check it out. Welcome back to the channel, little flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is JW Kriwal, aka Flex Daddy, and this is the best place to be to learn about the Pokemon TCG and have some fun along the way. Now today we're going to be looking at a one prize focused deck from the Lost Origin expansion. Now there are a few different varieties of this kind of deck. You may have seen versions of this deck that feature amazing rare Reshiram. You may have seen versions of this deck that feature Radiant Charizard, but today we're going to look at a version that's focused around Radiant Greninja. Of course, you can only play one Radiant Pokemon in your deck, so in these one prize decks, since all Radiant Pokemon are one prizers, that is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Now, Radiant Greninja is our Radiant of choice here with the Concealed Cards ability. Helps us just draw through the deck a little bit faster. And then Moonlight Shuriken is amazing for particularly mirror matches. When you have a lot of low HP Pokemon on your opponent's side of the field, you can also snipe Sobbles relatively easily. Now let's take a look at how the engine works. We have Comfey with the ability Flower Selecting. You can look at the top two cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, put one of them into the Lost Zone. And we also have the Colress's Experiment, which allows you to look at the top 5, put 3 into your hand, and put 2 into the Lost Zone. Now, that combos extremely well with our main attackers here. Sableye with the Lost Mine attack allows you to spread 12 damage counters on your opponent's side of the field in any way that you like, as long as you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. And we also have Cramorant here with the Lost Provisions ability. If you have 4 or more cards in the Lost Zone, ignore all energy in this Pokemon's attack cost. So Spit Innocently, you can do 110 for free. Very cool. Now we also have, to power up our attackers, the Mirage Gate card. You can only use this card if you have 7 or more cards in the Lost Zone. You should probably need to use Comfey a couple of times and then use 1 or 2 of the Colress's Experiment. But you can search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Now that 2 different types of basic energy, just make sure you keep that in mind if you're new to this deck. It's got to be 2 different ones. So make sure that you not only have 2 different types in your deck, but that you're attaching them to a Pokemon where you know that you need the 2 different types, right? You can spread out the energy, of course, but that Mirage Gate can get you if you're not paying attention. So attackers that we have in the list, we've already covered the Cramorant and the Sableye. Raikou is in here for the Palkia matchup. Of course, you can attack with it. It probably will get knocked out, but we have Ordinary Rod in the list as well, so you should be able to recycle any attacker that you need, at least twice here. And then we also have a Snorlax, which is a little bit of an underrated card in my opinion. It has 150 HP, that's pretty nice, but the Thumping Snore on a one prizer, this is probably the most efficient attack that we have of any one prizer available to us. Does 180 damage for 3 energy. Now it goes to sleep. Probably won't wake up from sleep because you have to flip 2 coins. You can read all that text later, but the damage output is pretty high. So if you're going to maybe attack with a Cramorant for 110, then you can usually clean it up with a Snorlax. So that is the list, you guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. There's a lot of different variants with this deck, like I talked about earlier in the video. So we're probably going to play more games with this style of deck later on. So with that said, let's get into the game with our one prize Lost Zone box. Let's see if we can't get going any faster here. Our start's okay, but just it sucks that we didn't start a Comfey, right? Like we're playing 4 of them in the deck. Come on, you think you could? My opponent already has 3 cards in the Lost Zone at this point, which really hurts me deep in my core. We'll try to make it work. 2 Raihan in the discard pile though. That's kind of nice, gotta say. So I wonder what they've been keeping in hand. Battle VIP pass on the first turn. That's amazing. Let's go get Comfey. I mean, there's a world, man, where we could get a turn 1 knockout here. It involves a Lumineon, though. Let's go here with the capture energy. I'll go ahead and grab out a Crammy. I could get a knockout with Eiscue. No, I think Cramorant is best. Cramorant is best. Let's go here. Let's do one of these. I'll go ahead and Radiant Greninja. Concealed cards me. And okay, we get another energy. That's fine. Let's go flower selecting. Yeah, we just like really need the Colress. I'll actually keep the lightning. I'll keep the lightning because it's a different type. Yeah, I'll keep the lightning because it's a different type. Let's do this. Let's go here. I will go for a Lumineon because I do feel like it's necessary. We're going to need a lot here, but we'll get that Colress out and we'll see what we can do. So Colress's experiment. Going to put a couple cards in the Lost Zone. Scoop Up Net is good. Snorlax is good. Cram is good, but so is Training Court. The capture energy. So next turn we get one more into the discard, and then we can start using Cram. But Snorlax seems quite strong, I think. It's like our best non-V attacker. So I think we take these. At this point, we can scoop up. And then if we get either a Switch Cart or another Scoop Up Net off this flower selecting, we don't. Okay, but we do get a Colress's experiment for next turn. Okay, I like this. We'll play this down in case they get a knockout, and then we will go ahead and pass our turn. 4 cards in the Lost Zone. That means our Crams are going to be doing major work here in just a moment. Mirage Gate hits the bin. Colress's experiment on their side. You got to think that they'll be able to get an attacker going with that massive hand. And yes, indeed, they attach. They retreat. And they keep a toughness. Okay, very interesting. So the plan for us is actually to use the Greninja to take 2 Comfey knockouts. That is the strat. So I will be looking to do that post haste. Let's go Comfey. I'm going to need 1 switch card. Let's go heavy ball here. Zigzagoon, like oddly, do we have 3 switch card prize, bro? We lost a Comfey. Zigzagoon feels like it could be more useful. I'm not exactly sure what math I'm going for, but it does seem like it could be more useful. All right, we need 1 Scoop Up Net, Escape Rope, something. What's better here? What's better? Scoop, we'll do that. This needs to come to hand. I think it's just all of our switching cards. Goodbye, Sableye and Guru, unfortunately. Those are painful. Those are painful. But your sacrifice will not be forgotten. Okay, so the other thing here now is that we could take a Colress's experiment. Well, we need to attach a water, I think, right, to our Greninja, because we can get 2 different types from. Oh, well, we have 2 different Mirage Gates. Okay, so this would be where knowing what's in our deck would be very helpful, which I did not think to check on our basic energy count. So I'm actually going to go Colress's experiment here. If it punishes us, it punishes us. We can still get a knockout with Cram. So let's actually Mirage Gate first. We do have 2. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. So let's go 1 and 2. We'll get the... Let's Escape Rope. They're doing 110. Okay. Let's let's see. Let's Scoop Up Net. Let's Scoop Up Net. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we have the energy attachment. Let's go Mirage Gate again. 1, 2. put the Psychic here, put the Water here. We don't actually have to use any of those. We can capture energy and be chill with it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go there. We could get Eiscue. We could get some block face action going. That feels okay as well, so I might just get that out. Let's go retreat. I really like where we're at. Moonlight Shuriken. And I'll take out both Comfey. At this point, I kind of feel like we're doing good work. So there's double knockout. We're going to have to get around this Cramorant. Not quite sure how we do it. It might have to be like a combination of attacking with the Cram and then going with the Sableye. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the bin. And then we can Colress for 2 more. That's 9. And then we can Comfey for 1 more. So that's going to be 10 for us. See what they can do here. If they just have to swing in with our Greninja, that is the absolute 100% best case scenario. There may be an opportunity for us if we can find another Mirage Gate, although I'm not putting my hope in that. But we are going to Colress experiment. Yeah. So they do 110. That's great. That's really good. And that's the scoop. Very nice. Love to see it. That is a great game with our 1 prize Lost Zone deck. Let's see if we can't get 1 more here. Would we like to go first? Yes, I think I will. This start is hopping, dude. Oh my gosh. I love this. Wow. Okay. How can we lose? Greninja at this point feels like it's going to be our ace in the hole for us. Let's see here. We'll get out. I think it's just 2 Comfey at this point. And we'll Escape Rope. Put up this boy. Let's go Flowering, Selecting, whatever, etc. I'll draw a couple cards with concealed cards. Not great, but I think it'll do. We could get an energy back to attach. That's not the craziest thing. So we can go attach. We can go retreat. Again, what I'd love to do is get out of Lumineon. Excuse me. I'd love to get out of Colress without needing Lumineon. Manaphy also seems very good if this is a mirror match. I'm worried I have to prioritize Manaphy over the Lumineon. I'm open to that being coming back to bite us. Like maybe they're playing a Giratina deck. It would certainly appear so by the sleeves on the deck list or the deck box. But I really don't want a 2 prize liability down in a matchup that it doesn't make sense. Okay, so there's the discarding the training court. That makes me think that it is just a mirror match, and I think we'll be happy we kept the Manaphy. There's another Comfey. There's a water energy. I think there's a lot of signs that would say that this is the mirror. Okay, very good. I do think we made the right decision, even though it kind of hurts. So let's go here into the other Comfey. They will Flower Select. So, oh man, we'll need a Colress out of these top 2 cards, and my opponent gets it. I don't think in any of these games have we started a turn 1 Colress, which really sucks. So they'll get some stuff in the discard pile. If they can muster up a... Oh, wow, this is their first turn. Unbelievable. Oh, it's a Giratina deck. Okay, so I completely lied to you. What's the water energy here for? Maybe they also have the option to go in with the Greninja. That would be kind of spicy. That would be kind of cool for sure. I think we can take this one down, though. Hopefully we can. I'm looking at prizes here. We take out 2 Comfey. We take out a Giratina. They're going to Lost Vacuum. Smart. But that is another card into our discard pile. So now actually we have the opportunity to go in with a bird, a Cram. So not too sure on that play by them, but knowing that it's a Giratina list now, I really wish we had the Lumineon. We'll Flower Select. It's fine. We will concealed cards. It's fine. We need a switch card to get a knockout. Come on. We'll put a Sableye to the top. Okay, that's kind of both a switch card and a search card. I like that for us. All right, so we'll get that. We'll go Crammy. Big Cram. Big Cram energy here. And should I get out another Cram? Now I think I can discard the Manaphy. So I'm like, okay, maybe we can afford another Cramorant down. Okay, let's go discard the Manaphy. We can always get that back with the Ordinary Rod if we need to. And we got Cram. And we'll spit innocently. Do 110. Very nice. Love that for us. Get us a capture energy like that as well, to be able to pivot a little bit. And I think important cards in this matchup is going to be getting a Moonlight Shuriken. It's going to be effectively utilizing our Sableye to try to set up a checkmate. Them putting more Comfey down is really cool. It's very nice. Again, I'm looking at the Greninja. Like, we don't want to have to go through, you know, all the big Giratina V-Star Pokemon. So they get rid of their own Radiant Greninja. You know what? That also is very good for, I keep saying like, that's very good for us. That's very good for us. But that actually is really good for us because then we know we're not going to get sniped. So there's another Mirage Gate. They got a fully powered up Giratina, but do they have an attack this turn? If they don't have an attack this turn, we should run away with this one, but we'll see here. There's the Scoop Up Net. Okay, so they do have attack here with the Giratina, evening it up on prizes. And what we'll need is the Slowbro, or the Snorlax. Okay, we promote the Comfey here, and we can get out the Snorlax. But we're really not close to being able to use Mirage Gate. We're not close. So I think we have to Flower Select. We got the Colress. That's enormous. Oh, dude, that is a big deal. Okay, so let's Colress. Switch card is fine. Colress's Experiment is fine. Training Cord could be good. Obviously, it helps our opponent, and we're putting 2 energy into the loss zone, which we're already a little bit low on, but let's see. Switch card means we don't have to use our capture energy to retreat, but maybe we don't care about that. Maybe we actually just care more about being able to get more, you know, Greninjas and such. So I think I'll keep these 3. Let's go Greninja here, concealed cards. Discard this. And then, okay, Energy Recycler's fine. Let's go capture energy. I would like to get out of Snorlax, please. And I think we just should, I think we should just use the Snorlax. We've attached an energy, so we'd have to use both Mirage Gates. If they were to... Let's see, how many Mirage Gate do we have left? We have none there. None here. Okay, well, Mirage Gate. Whoa, we just do not have much energy left, period. Uh-oh. Okay, so we can get some back here. So I will do both. Let's get back a Cram. Let's get back a Water and a Lightning. So we get attack 180. That feels weird. I know it feels weird. To use another Mirage Gate. We'll be fine. We'll find more. Okay. So Lightning will go here. Water will go here. Let's go retreat into this. We'll Primate Wisdom, put something on the top in case they Marnie. That'll be Colress. And then, okay, we get a quick ball. That's fine. Let's go Thumping Snore. The reason that I want to go in with the Snorlax first is because we had all the resources for the Snorlax, and now we could do snipe things, which seem good, right? We do want to take out this Comfey. So they are going to shred here. So it feels correct to go in with the Radiant Greninja. We could also potentially go in with the Sableye. So actually, you know what? We know we're getting a Colress here. We're going to see, what, 7 cards? If we can't find a Switch card and an Energy off of the 7 cards, or a Mirage Gate or whatever, then what are we doing? So there's that. Scoop Up Nets. Seem good. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do Flower Selecting. Really bad, actually. All right. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, great. So we can go in with a Sableye. And at this point, do I take out? So I can do... I'm not close enough. I'm not close enough. I could get a knockout on the Comfey if I play down a Zigzagoon. So is that what I want to do? And then I just go through 1 Giratina, and that's the game? Alternatively, I could Radiant Greninja both of these, guarantee knockout, and then I still have Sableye. I think we make the Zigzagoon play, actually. So let's do this. Let's go for a Zigzagoon. Let's see how much we have left. So yeah, we don't have quite what we want left. Let's go Energy Recycler. We need the Psychic, obviously. And we need these others back just because. We will... Just trying to think about what's the optimal route here. We could get a Psychic off of the Primate Wisdom, which I think is the best case scenario. So I'm going to do that. Let's go put an Eiscue back. That's probably the worst card in our hand, honestly. Okay, we just get another Scoop Up Net, whatever. So we'll go here. Comfey comes to the hand. Sableye goes down. We Mirage Gate. Give us a Psychic and a Water. And the Psychic will go to the active. The Water will go here. Oh, we do have more than enough. Yeah. We're doing 12, not 10. It's 10 cards. So we don't necessarily need the Zigzagoon here. Which is fine. It's fine. Let's go Lost Mine. We could do 4 and 8. Could do 4 and 8. And then potentially, is this just our best secondary attacker? Do we care about the Comfey? I mean, it's like an odd price here. So let's go Lost Mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 there. I like that. I think we have enough firepower to get through 1 more Giratina. We have the boss. We know that. They're going to be taking a knockout here, so we could Roxanne even. And there's all of our Psychic energy, so it's looking good in terms of attacking with this Sableye turn after turn. One cool thing we could do, we could gust up this Giratina and start sniping with the Sableye. Their hand's been pretty dead this entire time, despite having a couple of Colresses and all those Comfeys. So, you know, maybe that's an option for us. We're getting kind of to the end of our rope here in terms of attackers, though. We do obviously have the Radiant Greninja on backup. We have the Raikou potentially. We have the Crams. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the Ordinary Rod didn't quite get us back what we, you know, the value. We have like 1 more Cram, I think, in the deck. So like this boss actually feels very, very important. There's a Shred. Is there a way we can win? Can we win here? Is that possible? Let's do this. Let's go Roxanne. It's really tight, you guys. It's coming down to the wire here. Okay, okay. I like this. I really like this setup for us. Let's do that. Let's put this on the top. I don't know where their V-Stars are. Maybe they prized their last ones, but let's spit innocently. We have the win. If they don't get into a V-Star here, we can just put a bunch of damage counters with the Sableye, or even just attack with the Cramorant again. So we have the win. We have the boss's orders. I mean, there's really not a lot that can stop us from taking the game here. They will shred, and that's going to do it, you guys. I don't know. We didn't see a V-Star from them the entire time. I feel like they drew through a lot of their deck. Couldn't quite get there, but that just goes to show the strength and consistency of this one prize deck. Straight up, my thoughts on this deck. It's pretty difficult to run optimally, but I think it's going to be a list that will be around for a long time. You have a lot of different options that are very good. A lot of different, attackers that do different things. I think this is one of the decks in this format that you are going to have to pay attention to. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much. We're very, very close to 6,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell also for notifications of when I post videos in the future. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. God bless. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. And remember, good luck and also have fun.